guys, so today I just wanted to do something really chill. I had some extra time to film. I literally have you guys stacked on top of pillows in my camera bag right now, so I hope the camera is okay and it's not too shaky. But today I just kind of wanted to do like a chill vlog style without me having to hold the camera type of video, talking about my experience and a little bit of a new makeup haul from the IBS International Beauty Show. And I also have a little bit of an announcement for you guys that you probably already see in the title, but I will get to that a little bit later. As you guys can see, I definitely did a good amount of shopping when I went to the convention, but I figured that I could talk to you guys a little bit more about my experience first and stuff like that if you guys are looking into going to the show and stuff like that. So like I said, I went to the IBS show in New York City. It was at the Jacob Javits Center. It was such an awesome experience. I never had been to a convention like that really, and let me just tell you, it is one of the best feelings to be surrounded by people who have the same passion, that love makeup and beauty. It's really an adrenaline rush. Of course, I have friends who are into makeup, but I don't have that many. And of course, I have all of you guys that I can interact with about makeup, but it was just such an awesome experience just seeing a beauty community firsthand and them not being online or behind a screen. I'd never seen so many people who are into makeup and beauty in one place, and it was so awesome. I honestly felt right at home. And also, I'm so grateful to my aunts who took me. So if you're watching, thank you so much, TC, Gina, and Sarah, because that was so fun. So now talking about the booths that were actually there, I think that if you are a makeup lover, you'd be much better off saving your ticket money for IMATS or BEAUTYCON. I definitely think that there was some awesome makeup selection at IBS, and of course it's just like a beauty lover's dream to be in a convention like that, but it was definitely, I want to say, geared more towards cosmetologists who are focused on hair and nails. There was a lot of booths surrounded with nails and hair. There was a lot of scissors, hair extensions, hair colors, hair dyes, and like those capes that you could put on, like little hairstylist outfits and stuff like that. And of course, lots of different manicure options, fake nails, and there was even stations with lots of nail files. So it was definitely, if you are a salon owner for your hair or your nails, I definitely think you will love going to IBS. I loved going to IBS as a makeup lover, but there definitely weren't as many makeup brands compared to hair and nail, which was totally fine. It was still an awesome experience and I loved seeing everything. It was like, I'm not really into hair and nails, but it was kind of cool to see what everyone uses and all of the different supplies. And they had a bunch of live shows going on where they would style your hair and show you how to use different tools and different products with like a microphone. There was like every single booth, everyone was putting on a little show, so it was definitely entertaining. So some of the makeup brands that were there were Crown Brushes, NYX Cosmetics, BH Cosmetics, and Morphe. There were a bunch of the private label cosmetics. I, of course, needed to go to Morphe because there's no Morphe store on the East Coast anywhere. The only Morphe stores are in California. So when I saw that they were going to IBS, I was like, yes, of course I'm going to Morphe. I would definitely say when it comes to the lines were crazy everywhere, especially for getting in and especially for the bigger brands. But of course, with a convention like that comes lines and it's a lot of people and stuff like that, so it's kind of just something you have to be patient with if you want to do it. But getting back to Morphe, the Morphe booth was absolutely insane. They had everything. I will insert pictures and Snapchats and stuff I took that day if I remember, but the Morphe booth had every single brush in their line in little compartments. It was heavenly, but the Morphe line was really, really long. It wrapped around 2 or 3 times, and me and my aunt waited on the Morphe line for about an hour and a half. So like I said, it's definitely a long wait, especially with more popular brands like Morphe. When I went to BH Cosmetics, there was no line. When I went to NYX, there was no line. But with someone like Morphe, who's a little bit harder to get, who's online only with their crazy shipping prices, it's no surprise to me that everyone wanted to take the advantage to get on that Morphe line and pick out their stuff. And of course, when you go to conventions like that, there is a pro discount. So a lot of the stuff at a lot of the booths was a cheaper price than it normally would be online or in store. And that's also a really good incentive to go to a convention because everything that brands have are usually discounted. The only thing that Morphe had that wasn't discounted was the Jaclyn Hill palette, because that was still $38. But there are other palettes that are usually $22 or $23 or $18 at the show. I would definitely have to say that going to Morphe in person was the highlight of my whole IBS experience, just because it's a brand that I've always liked, but it's really sucky that it's only online. So it was really nice to be able to swatch everything, touch all of the brushes, see all of their variety in person, which was so overwhelming. And it was also really nice to see things like that Jaclyn Hill brush case that she always talks about, kind of see how it was in person, see how it works. I did get a chance to look at the Jaclyn Hill Favorites brushes roll as well, which was really nice. So overall, definitely going to Morphe was my favorite part of the day. Other booths that were really cool if you're into hair was the Anika booth. I know my aunt loves the Anika stuff there. They do like really cool shows and where they live demo hair and do hair and a lot of the times they do giveaways as well. Me and my aunt were sitting at the Anika booth watching a show, and she was like, it's time for a giveaway, and she just started throwing products. So definitely going to an event like that, there's always room for free products and giveaways, so that's another perk of going to a show like that as well. Overall, it was such an awesome time. I know I keep saying that, but going to Morphe was awesome, but my number one favorite thing about the day was just being with my family, of course, and also being surrounded by so many makeup and beauty lovers. It's so exhilarating when you're just surrounded by everyone with the same passion, people who have such knowledge and interest in what you have such knowledge and interest in. It is a really awesome experience. So if you could go to a convention like that, even if you're into like Comic-Con or they have a restaurant convention, like whatever you're into, I highly recommend going to a convention. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys are here to see what I actually got at IBS, so I'm gonna hop into that now. So the first thing that I want to show you guys, probably what I'm most excited for, is this mirror from Crown Brushes. We'll definitely have everything that I show you guys linked down below if it is available online, and keep in mind that at the show things are discounted, so if I say a price and it doesn't match up with what's online, that is why. So this is the first thing. This is the mirror from Crown Brushes, their Pro LED makeup mirror. I've been wanting a mirror like this for so long, but a lot of them are just really pricey, and I don't know, I just haven't really liked a lot of the ones that I saw. I didn't want a circle mirror because I just had this in mind, and when I saw it, I was like, that is absolutely perfect. It was only $25. I think it retails for close to $40 normally, so I just had to get it. So I'm going to show you guys what the actual mirror looks like. So this right here is what the actual mirror looks like. I have it tilted up so you guys don't see the ring light, but it is a really great size. At this rectangle shape is just so ideal for someone who needs to see their full face. Sometimes I have a big head and sometimes the circle just isn't big enough, so this is really great. It comes with this stand. It has a little slot so you could keep some little things in there, and then of course it turns on. So it is dimmable. So right now I'm dimming it. I'm not sure how well you guys can see on camera. And then this is the brightest it goes. It's definitely pulling a little bit more dull on camera, probably because the ring light is shining, but I wonder if you guys can see if I go like this. Oh yeah, and then shut it off, how much it illuminates my face. Can you guys see that? It is so good. I have a lot of early classes and just like a lot of early mornings where I honestly can't see my face when I'm doing my makeup, and that's my desk back there, and you guys can see how dark it is even with the windows open. So it doesn't get a lot of natural light there at all, and I feel like just a normal lamp isn't a true color and isn't a good test of how my makeup looks in real life. So I've definitely been wanting something like this, definitely something LED, so it has that crisp white blue light, and I'm so happy that I found this. So like I said, this is from Crown Brushes. I will have it linked down below, and also I believe, oh yeah, it rotates, so if you want the mirror horizontal, you could do it like that as well, which is so cool. So now going over what else I got from Crown Brushes, they have these really cute hot pink bags. I got a couple of things, but mostly for my makeup kit because junior prom and senior ball season are coming up, so I figured I could prep with some new stuff for clients, and they had like a lot of nice stuff. If like you're a pro makeup artist and you need some stuff for your kit, Crown Brushes had a lot of good stuff. So the first thing that I got that is crazy that I never had this in my kit is a professional metal mixing plate. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I put products on the back of my hand. I clean my hand, I sanitize my hand really well, and I always use the back of my hand to mix products and place products, and I just want to be more sanitary overall. I want to be more professional, and I just want to give the best service to my clients, and this was literally $3 at the Crown Brush booth, so I was like, definitely need one of those. That'll be really awesome and handy. And then I also just picked up a little baggie of spatulas. If you guys can see, that's just what they look like. These were literally $1, and I figured I could use them for a lot of stuff. I have a concealer palette. I could use them to scrape concealers out of the palette, or mix lip colors, or literally mix foundations. These are really, really handy. If you're a makeup artist or trying to build your kit, you could get these for really affordable as well. And I got a brush roll from Crown Brushes. I've been wanting new brushes for my kit, and I didn't want more Morphe brushes. I really wanted to try something new, something different, and I heard really great things about Crown Brushes. So this is what the brush roll looks like. It is 16 pieces, but I added 2 of the brushes myself. So it is just, I will have it linked down below. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I love it. The brushes are so soft and such great quality, and so is the roll as well. And it wasn't even, I think that this whole thing was 25 or 30 bucks, which is not bad for all these brushes. It is gonna come in such handy for this time of year with prom season and stuff. And I definitely think when I first built my kit, I wasn't as knowledgeable about what type of brushes I need. So the brushes that I use now in my kit aren't amazing, so it's definitely time for an upgrade. So I got that kit, and then these are the 2 brushes that I added. I got the SS026 angled shader from Crown brushes because the kit doesn't come with like a nice fluffy brush, and honestly that's just like a staple for me. And then I also got the C511, which is more like a MAC 217 Morphe M441 kind of vibe, just like a little fluffy crease brush for placing down the colors. I could not wait to do makeup, you guys. I love doing makeup so much, and I really hope that I book some appointments for prom and senior prom and stuff like that because it just makes me happy. I love seeing the reaction on other people's faces when they see the final product. It's just so awesome. That was everything from Crown Brush. Now we're going to be moving on to Morphe. I waited so long on this Morphe line, so I had to buy something. I did end up getting a palette, but I didn't get one of their big pan palettes just because, I don't know, I just really wasn't interested in any of them. But the 15N Nightmaster eyeshadow palette, I've never seen these. I didn't even know that Morphe had palettes like these, but this one was really pretty. I really love Morphe's new packaging, especially on these little palettes. It's definitely like, I don't know if you guys can hear, a little bit harder. So this is what the inside looks like. It has so many gorgeous tones. There we go. There's a close-up for you guys. So it has, I love these purpley tones. It has a lot of cool tones, which is what I like about it. I have so many warm tone palettes. When I saw this, I was like, that's pretty. But it still has those neutral warms that I could play around with. And it has some awesome purpley pops of color. I wore this on my lower lash line the other day and it looked really pretty. It was like the most perfect subtle pop of color. So I've been really liking this. Also from Morphe, whoa, out of focus. Also from Morphe, I ended up getting the Orpha collab. This is the vinyl lip set. This came out a while ago. I'm not even sure if it's still available on the website, or I'm not sure if they just had some extras for the convention for IBS. But it's a really great duo. I love the liquid lipstick. I'll insert a picture here of me wearing the liquid lipstick. It's so pretty. I definitely like the liquid lipstick more than the lip pencil. The lip pencil I find to be a little bit tough. I don't absolutely love the formula. And it's a little bit darker than the lipstick, as you can see. The lipstick is definitely like a total 90s kind of nudie terracotta shade, and the lipstick has that 90s vibe in the fact that it's darker than the liquid lipstick. So you're gonna have like the darker outer rim and then the lighter lipstick on the inside. I'm not all about that look, but I do like this lip liner with a darker lip that I have tried with. I think I just have to work with the formula a little more. So definitely not a fan of these together, but the liquid lipstick, you guys, is so pretty. It is like the perfect shade. I didn't want to get any brushes from Morphe because I got the new brush set from Crown, and then I also just have so many brushes, but I ended up caving and I got the Morphe M432. This was literally like $2, and I got this because I always see influencers like really tucking eyeshadow like under their lower lash line, almost like liner with a brush like this, and I didn't have a brush like this in my collection, in my little brush cup to use like that, and I just thought it would be a good addition. I have so many blending brushes, so many fluffy brushes. I figured I could use like a nice little detail brush so I could really like press shadow up on my lower lash line. I see Jaclyn Hill and Manny use brushes like this all the time, and like I said, it was really affordable. I think it was only $2 or $3. Oh, okay, so this isn't from IBS, but this is the new Maybelline New York Superstay Matte Ink. This is in the shade 15 Lover. Like I said, this isn't from IBS, but I'm really excited to try this. I've heard good things about it. Ooh, it smells so good. Ooh, I'm really excited to try that. The color reminds me a lot of Anastasia Dusty Rose, so I'm really intrigued to see if that is a dupe. Let me just do some quick swatches for you guys. Ooh. That's so pretty. So that is the Maybelline one. Hold on, I'm gonna do the vinyl from Morphe right next to that so you guys can see. Oh gosh, these are so pretty. Definitely different formulas. The Maybelline one seems a little bit more thin and the Morphe one seems more moussey. So there is the Lover Maybelline Matte Ink, and this is the, sorry, Brandon's texting me. So this is the Maybelline Lover Super Stay Matte Ink, and this is the Morphe and Orpha Vinyl Liquid Lipstick. How pretty is that? And lastly, from Morphe, and I believe all of IBS, I got the Morphe Highlight and Contour Beauty Sponge. I love how this looks when Jaclyn Hill uses it, and I have been really into my beauty blender lately, so I'm excited to try this, and I think it's gonna be good. I've been really carving out my contour, and I'm excited to try kind of baking down there with that flat edge. If you guys can see, it has that really nice flat edge. And this was only $6 as well, so definitely a cheaper alternative than the Beauty Blender if I end up liking it. All right, you guys, so that is everything I ended up getting at IBS New York. Like I said, I had an awesome time, and I definitely think if you guys see brands on the list that you want to go to, I definitely think that it is worth it. And like I said a million times, the atmosphere is just so awesome. So now for the announcement, which you guys probably see in the title of this video, I will be attending BeautyCon New York City in April. I am so excited. BeautyCon is like #1, has been #1 on my list for so many years. I've been wanting to go for so long. I was begging my mom all the time, and we are finally going this year. So I'm gonna be at BeautyCon NYC on April 22nd. It is the Sunday at the Jacob Javits Center here in Manhattan. So definitely let me know if any of you guys are going. I know it's kind of a slim chance, but definitely if you guys see me, please say hi. I've never been noticed for my channel before, but I really want to meet some of you guys. So if you guys are there, definitely come say hi to me. I would love to meet some of you guys. So that is my international beauty show experience and haul, as well as the announcement that I will be at BeautyCon New York City this year. Like I said, definitely let me know if you guys are going on either day, and I really hope to vlog the experience. I'm trying to get a new phone before then so I could vlog the experience for you guys. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely had a lot of fun filming it. It was just fun hanging out with you guys and chilling. I hope the style of video is okay. I know it's a little dark in the background, but it's okay. Like I said, I had fun, and I'm so excited for BeautyCon. So definitely give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed, and make sure you guys subscribe before you leave because I'd love to have you guys here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.